Okay, it says we are live. Hopefully that is true. Okay, I've got oops, I need to pause this. So one thing is when you have a silent timer, you don't know when it started. Hello, how are we? It is my birthday. So yay, I have made it another rotation around the sun. So that's kind of exciting and fun. I also feel pretty good about, like, I got several things done this morning. I went for I did sleep in a little bit, just like half an hour extra. I was like, I want to sleep in. 'Tis my birthday. Present to self. So I slept in a little bit, but I still got up and made a somewhat healthy breakfast, and then went for like a 40-minute walk, and um, did a little bit of organizing of things. Checked the mail when it got here, and I got my second like birthday present that I ordered for myself. Um, so I now have lots of stickers and things. Even though I told myself I wasn't going to order more stickers, I was like, you know what? It's my birthday. I can do what I want within reason. So it's not as big as some of my hauls, but I did get a couple of things that I'm eyeballing and had in my like favorites or in the cart for a while. So I've got that. I have like a somewhat of a new idea that I'm gonna jot down some things, just like sort of download the brain. But yeah, so feeling relatively productive. It is a Monday, so like today is sort of try and get as much done as you can in terms of like admin stuff, brainstorming for later in the week, making sure you've got like the deadlines for the week ahead, like ready. I mean, some people do it on Sunday, some people do it on Monday, some people do it like a little bit of both. I'm definitely more of a Monday girly, I guess. But anyway, so hello, how are we? Charlie is writing is here. Hello, happy birthday. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Yay. Stace says good afternoon. Good afternoon. Hello. Welcome. Kate Starry Moon. Hello. Welcome, welcome. How are you? Macaroni Magpie is here as well. Hello. Happy Monday. You really need to get some writing done. You are failing at productivity. Well, hopefully we can help by sort of like sprinkling in a bunch of chat and then doing a sprint and allowing you to get some work done. Charlie's going to be redoing your outline for the second draft. Ooh. And then working on some grad school work that you've been ignoring. Understand that. Yeah. So are you redoing in order to incorporate things that you have already changed during the course of the first draft? Or are you redoing it for the things that you need to add or change along the way? Or combo of both? Macaroni says, happy birthday. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Yeah, this weekend, Bestie came over with her babies and we sat out on the porch patio. I keep calling it a porch. I keep calling it a deck. It's a patio now. We sat out there and chatted for a while her older baby was running around and getting mud all over her shoes. So I was like, sorry. Sorry, Bestie. Your car seat is going to be dirty. She's like, it's fine. It happens. So, it's and let's see what else. So Bestie cannot have strawberries. She's allergic to strawberries. But when she asked her older baby, she was like, what flavor cake does Aunt Jules want? Because that's what she calls me. And her baby was like, strawberry. Because if they get strawberry, her mom doesn't eat it, which means she gets more. So like she's already beginning to figure things So anyway, so Bestie's birthday is like a month before mine. And due to a bunch of things, we did not meet up for her birthday. So I made devil's food cake cupcakes, so that she could have something as well. So birthday cake all around. You're doing a bit of both, okay, when you're changing your outline. You changed a lot while writing your first draft, and there are still changes that you need to make for second draft, and you want to make a roadmap for yourself. Excellent. I like it. I like it. Francis is here. Happy birthday. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Your frog always makes me so happy with your avatar. It's just like this happy singing frog and or hungry frog and or it's a frog that suits all occasions, and I love it. So, okay, so I ordered a bunch of stickers, mainly stickers, and then some short washi tape rolls. So like some of them I think they were 2 meters long, which is at 6 feet, I think. It's only 6 feet. 2 meters to feet, I'm pretty sure is, yeah. Okay, so 6 feet ish. And so some of them are like very pretty Asian characters. And then I got some that were like ladies in somewhat historical dress. And then I got some, these are also 2 meter, and they're very pretty. And I probably still paid far too much for them. But I was like, these are just so stinking pretty. They are pieces that I could do as a long strip, or pieces that I could cut out the elements and layer them to make a different scene. But I got a couple of these that are slightly different in different colorways, of course. My favorites of purple, blue, and I got a couple pink this time, which I'm not normally a super pink girly. They came with these little clear elastics over them, which I'm very grateful for, because I like that better than I like the tape, because then you don't get crazy adhesive all over and then have to waste some of that. I love that you do second person when talking about the chat. You use they, them, but most people assume he, she, her, which fair enough, you understand. So it's nice to so sometimes I do it unconsciously. Sometimes I try, sometimes I do gendered. So I try. If I do not know what the preference for pronouns is, I try to use gender neutral. But sometimes I slip up and assign one. So apologies if that happens. But yeah, so this one's like a pinky purple, but like, it's so pretty. And like the swans, yes. So I got several rolls that were, or that sort of shorter, but really pretty. Very maximalism tape, shall we say. The one thing I did get, and I was kind of disappointed, I thought they were, because they were listed as stickers and bookmarks. They were listed as you could use them as either. And they are, in fact, fully bookmarks. They are tarot-based or tarot-inspired bookmarks. And they are full bookmarks. So they're thicker cardstock, which is going to bulk up my journal if I'm using them. Sorry for the selfing, y'all. Apologies. But they are really pretty. And I was hoping that they would be stickers so that I could put them as like columns for my reading journal to like separate or just decorate. And also, since I got the Knight's Tale journal from Archer and Olive, I got a bunch of sort of like knight and historical-esque decorations to go with it, because yeah. Anyway, I'm going to put a hairband around these so I don't have to put it back in the cellophane. So I got those, and then I got some of these like envelopes and animals, and then I got more florals, and there was one, see if I can, this is a pack of larger washi stickers, but they are Cinderella inspired, so I liked them, so I got those. So I got a bunch of different things that were hopefully going to be useful as useful as I hope them to be. So Kara pulled from the Enchanted Map. You're bringing us right back into our topic that we like to stay on. Yes, thank you. Thank you for the like pull us back to what we're supposed to be doing. Coming to life, it's number 29. Something beautiful is being born in your life. You'll believe it when you see it. I mean, so sometimes like we can't necessarily always see it in the moment. Hopefully it is true and it is forming and coalescing around us. Sometimes it takes a while for us to recognize it. Happy birthday. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Monique is here as well. Hey, Jules. Happy birthday. Thank you. I appreciate it. Ooh, Monique is currently trying on an outfit for your cousin's wedding. Ooh, do they have a theme / color palette picked out that you are like staying within, or do y'all have traditional outfits? Like what's the vibe for the outfit? What are the dress options? Oh yeah, what are the options? Me too. I'm always interested because I'm like, what are we wearing? Even though I don't go anywhere. Maybe it's because I don't go anywhere. So I want to live vicariously through you. The dress from Cinderella 2015 lives in your brain forever. It was very pretty. Yes. Yeah, it's very pretty. But I also love Drew Barrymore's dress from Enchanted. Is that the right title? It was gorgeous. But yeah, the live action Cinderella was very pretty. I'm trying to think of the classic Disney princesses. I loved like Belle's winter outfit, the red with the fur lined. Like that was gorgeous. Her winter outfit. I mean the yellow is iconic too, but I really liked her winter outfit. I loved Ariel's coming out of the sea at the end of the movie, like the purpley blue periwinkle, I guess, kind of color, like all the sparkles and everything. That was fantastic. Loved that. Loved Cinderella's classic as well. I think I liked the blue version of Aurora's. I was on the blue side, team blue, instead of team pink. So yeah, but I'm trying to think if I had like, I did not love Snow White's. I mean, it was kind of chaotic. I think that the like clash of bold colors somehow my brain didn't like it even as a kid. I was like, meh. But I loved Belle's winter outfit, Ariel's end of walking out of the sea outfit. And yeah. So I don't know. Does anybody else have a favorite, like, classic fairy tale outfit besides Cinderella live action that we're talking about from the 2015 and also Drew Barrymore's Enchanted? I think it's Enchanted, right? That's the name. Like, that's the Drew Barrymore Enchanted. I'm pretty sure that's the... No, Ever After. Very much not the correct title. Very much not the correct title. Yeah, so Ever After. There we go. That's the right title. Anyway, let's do the cats. We have the weekend cat and we have today's cat. So the weekend cat looks like maybe the beginning of a little hunt. So we have nature, like an enthusiastic gardener, could not resist the temptation to plant flowers everywhere, which is a nice way to look at nature and all the wildflowers. And then we have, if you find yourself barking up the wrong tree, I have zero advice for that. Look at that cat. The kitty's just staring at you going, what are you doing? Why are you barking? I don't understand barking. I am only understand meows and treats. Okay, let's see if we can get the thing to open back up focus-wise. There we go. Okay. So we've got that. I organized and cleaned my desk off just in time for me to put stickers all over it. Okay. Ooh, today we have the koala. The spirit has a plan. So here's our koala. In fact, I need to put up the other ones I pulled recently. It's number 35. Here we go. Okay, so koala. Spirit has a plan. In nature, the koala moves slowly through the branches of the eucalyptus tree, leisurely chewing on the leaves, reminding us that life is not a race or a competition. Chasing around after every distraction can keep us from recognizing that we have all we need and that the universe will always be there with gifts to sustain us. You are being asked to trust that by moving slowly, with faith in the abundance that is everywhere, surrendering to a power greater than yourself, you will be able to experience the manifestation of your desire. As you take your time, enjoy the riches available to you right now, sit peacefully, and begin to radiate the joy and abundance that you seek. The Spirit is here to help you discover happiness, pleasure, and contentment, all gifts that are yours now and in the future. Have faith and trust in the Spirit's plan for you, and know that you are loved and cherished. Love it. So there is our assurance that things are going to be all just fine. But yes, practicing contentment can be a very powerful thing. So Charlie says cute. Yes. Okay, so we have the cats, we got the koala, and I did finish the floral timer, and I uploaded that this morning, or this afternoon, technically, I think. So we do have a new timer. It is silent with the chimes at the end. So get this up. All right. The other thing is the poll for today. The poll is about where is your main character's secret hiding spot? I'm just kind of curious as to if your main character has one, where it is. I'm not asking for your villain. I'm just curious to know sort of like where our brains are going for hiding spots. And so I've put up a couple options. In a cave or a tree hollow. Do they have a secret room or a secret panic room? Are they hiding in the basement or in a root cellar? Or is there a false bookcase or hidden library that your main character goes to? So that is the poll for today, is where is our main character hiding? So, all right, let's do this. One, pull up your document. Of course, it's going to the other screen. There we go. There we go. Nope. Why? Okay. It's like almost, I like to shrink my program so it's not full screen, but it was almost full screen, so it didn't make much of a difference. Okay, now it's shrunk. So save your document, then make sure you have something to hydrate with. Go ahead and take a sip. Cheers. Three is straighten your spine or roll your shoulders back for that posture check. Make sure you're not slouching too much. And four is if you need a break, take a break. Here we go. 30 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, how did we do? Um, I've gone back and I've filled in a couple of names for my year in music obsessions tracker. Because I had only done the things from like beginning to mid-February, so I needed to add a couple of things to February's as well as two of the things that I've been that are my current earworms. And then I need to figure out. I think this was. I think I was expected maybe yesterday for this. Yeah, I think. Anyway, I'll put that down later. How are we doing? Are we doing good? Have you checked in with your yearly/quarterly doings? Have we figured out what we're doing for quarter 2? Have you set up an analysis for yourself for how quarter 1 went? I know we're not even halfway through March yet, but thinking about things like that. You updated your reading journal since February, now that we're over a week into March, because I still need to do that part. Anyway, I set that off to the side so that I also chatted with my brother for about 15 minutes. So that was part of the reasons I had my camera off. But yeah, how'd we do? Monique finished trying on the outfit for the cousin's wedding. And Monique is going to be wearing a sky blue dress with a white flower pattern and a Filipina bolero. Do I know what a Filipina bolero looks like? Ah, okay. Gotcha. Cute. Okay, so if anybody else is curious, here are some examples of the Filipina bolero. It looks like a lot of them have more like lace details, and the sleeves tend to be more opaque, but that's not like always the case. But I like it. It's cute. So you need a pen to keep the bolero together. So a pen for like right here at the collar, essentially. Cute though. I like it. You'll look fabulous. Monique pulled. Oh, excuse me. Monique pulled the 9 of Wands from your Buffy Tarot deck. Nice. Excellent. Ooh, I should do a tarot poll today, or tarot reading today for my year. My year. Like from birthday to birthday. I should pull cards. Funky says, good Monday. Good Monday. Hello. You are very early today. Because this was sent before 2:00. You were very early today. Nice. Did you have extra coffee this morning? Is that why you're early? Charlie says, you got through redoing the outline. Yay! Unfortunately, that means it's time to do schoolwork. I know. But hey, the sooner you can tackle the schoolwork, the sooner you can be done with it and then get back to fun writing, right? Monique already knows your plans for quarter 2. Write the first draft of Drum of the Undead. The goal is for April, May, and June is to write 15 chapters per month. Nice. Monique is going to DM pictures. Nice. Yay. so we can see the whole outfit. Am I allowed to share on screen? Because otherwise if I'm not, I'll just look at it and ooh and ah. But otherwise, I can share with the class if you give permission. Let's see. What else do we need? The winning lottery ticket that Rachel said they were out of at the grocery store the other day. Okay, share on screen if we want, because Charlie was asking. Okay, great. No extra coffee. You just had a clear afternoon from work meetings. Well, what a wonderful day. That's fantastic, Funky. You can get so much done. Because it always seems like meetings just take forever. And so, I mean, I have, upon a rare occasion, had an actual productive meeting. But most of the time, the meetings could have been an email. But I think a lot of times they wanted that face-to-face. They wanted the eye contact. They wanted you to be a receptive audience, but not necessarily. They didn't necessarily require participation on your behalf, if that, like, on your part, if that makes sense. But yeah, okay. Let me log in and see if I can get. No, I don't want to turn on notifications right now. Oh, there's Laura's zine. Okay, messages. Here we go. Cute. Oh, I like it. Love that color on you. Here is love it. Very cute. You look so fancy. You look fabulous. If you need anybody's permission, I approve. I don't think you needed anybody's permission, but you look fabulous. So Charlie says it's a great outfit. Funky says fancy. As the teapot. Yes, we approve. Your internet friends have approved. Sometimes sometimes we're so much in our head when we're getting dressed for an event or something that's like we don't normally get dressed for. It's like, does this look okay? Does this only look okay in the mirror? Does it look good? So that's one of the things I think is great about photos. And because you can snap a picture of yourself and you're like, oh yeah, from an angle that I don't normally look at myself in. I look great. So it's fantastic. I love it. Francis also says that Monique is looking fabulous in that outfit. If I end up showing it online, you'll caption it as pretending I'm an extra in Bridgerton. I mean, yeah, you could. You could absolutely. Now, okay, you need the, oh gosh, if you're going to post it as like the extra to Bridgerton, post it with that sound that people are doing that little sort of like steppy dance. I don't know what the actual like dance name is. But it's like you hear the strings and the percussion in the background, and it's like somebody's just sort of like dancing around. Beginning. I don't know the name. I don't know the name of the dance, the proper name of it, but there's a recent. I've seen multiple uptick in that particular audio, but it would be, yeah, that would be fun. Okay, good. You know which one I'm talking about. I'm like, I don't know how, because I have no rhythm. I cannot sing. But the dance blew up. Yes, Funky, you are right. So yes, you know which one I'm talking about. The little steppy one. So yeah. You told your mom you wanted the outfit to have Bridgerton vibes, and yes, yeah. I think it's because the bolero is that higher waistline. So it's not quite Empire waistline, but it's not far from it. So yeah. Yay. Okay. What are we doing next? We're writing next. That's what we're doing. Do we want the floral timer again, or do we want a different timer? Because it's springtime. But I severely underestimated the number of video clips that I needed to make a 30-minute timer. So Monique says, I'll take a spring themed timer. Gotcha. Okay. So we will do the floral timer again. And I will have to figure out some other additional way to make some more spring timers that are a little bit maybe easier. Any progress with the chicken alarm? Was I supposed to do the chicken alarm? I was supposed to do a chicken alarm and I completely forgot. So, okay, chicken timer / alarm. So I was watching Jessie Corinne's weekly vlog earlier this morning, and she has a bit, like a little tiny clip that was at like 28 minutes and 30 some seconds. And she makes a funny voice, and she essentially just says, please hydrate me, I'm parched. But the vocal tone was just so funny that I was like, I need this to be clipped, and I need to set this as my hydration alarm because it's so cute. But yes, she's basically incorporating Pomodoro into her work routine as well. Yes. Not technically supposed to, but I did mention it once upon a time and then completely forgot about it. Gotcha. And you're sitting there waiting for it to happen. So, okay. So I have written it on my sticky note, and it gives me a great way to start, because I could do a baby chick as like the visual, and have the chicken / rooster call at the end, and it would be cute and kind of spring related, right? Maybe. Anyway, I wonder if my neighbors would let me go and film their chickens. That might be a little weird. That would probably be very weird. I don't think I should do that. But they do have chickens. They also have ducks, and they used to have rabbits. I don't know if the rabbits are now in a rabbit hutch or if they were consumed. Not entirely sure. But yeah, I actually haven't seen any rabbits this spring yet, but we have had the hawk around a lot more. So I think the hawk has set up actually, we've seen 2 hawks recently, 2 different kinds that are probably staking out new territory. So I don't know that we'll see many rabbits anymore. But yeah. Okay, let's do a squeezable. That's right. Yes, the squeezable rubber. Okay, the rubber chicken. Yes. Okay, we will have two timers. We should have rubber chicken and then the baby chick. Okay. Okay, and you'll just have to wait and see which chicken makes the sound at the end. All right, let's do it. Okay, before things get even more chaotic, let's get back to work. Don't forget to answer the poll, and don't forget to do your self promo. So here we go. 1, save your document. 2, make sure you take a sip. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine or roll your shoulders back for that posture check. Make sure you're not slouching too much. 4 is, if you need a break, take a break. Here we go. 30 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, I got 589 words that sprint. That is a great start. Good chunk of words. Yay. Progress. It'll be fantastic. Okay. I'm trying to figure out. I did go and peek at a couple of images on Canva and Pixabay. So I have some potential options for a cute picture for a baby chick. Haven't found a rubber chicken yet, so we shall see. Specifically, I should say I have not found a picture of a rubber chicken that is not copyright free and available. So, but I'll get it eventually. So thank you very much, Funky, for the reminder. Hopefully, it'll be good. Let's see. Don't forget your self-promo and answering the poll. Kara has new book promos at Reader's Roost, so check out the link there. Neil says, happy birthday. I'm fashionably late because we are still in daylight savings for another 3 weeks here in the UK. So all of my usual time zone conversions have gone horribly wrong. Yeah, I get it. That's what I was talking to my brother, and he was saying that he had arranged for some Zoom meeting calls to happen while he's in New Zealand. And he had scheduled them without the change in time in terms of like the daylight savings adjustment. And so he's like, I've got to either reconsider the time zone for me or cancel the meetings. But he's trying to keep the meetings in place because most of the meetings are with the other coaches for the boys bike team. So Monique needs to go make lunch. Excellent. Yum, yum. And Pasqua de Nicola, hello. Thank you very much for the birthday wishes. I appreciate it. Here is the trailer for Drama of the Undead, the Instagram post for Monique. And here's on Blue Sky, in case you want to follow Monique there. Charlie has done absolutely nothing that sprint, and that is okay. That is perfectly fine. Sometimes we need a break. Kate has finally hit 20,000 words typed. Yeah, that's a big milestone. Congrats. Funky got work writing done and started the coffee brewing. Excellent. I did have a full-fledged cup of coffee this morning. So I do feel more awake. So that is nice. Funky, it's talking about the daylight savings hour. Yeah, everything gets thrown off. Yes, agreed. Agreed. All the time. Twice a year. Twice a year it happens. And I know that there's legislation in place to be voted on in, I think, like 12 states. And I know that once upon a time, the Senate was supposed to discuss it. Yeah. Anyway, it's a mess. It's a mess. Okay. Oh, I just got a peek at Tuesday's kitties. I'll show you all a peek too. Look, there's 3 of them. And somehow they have managed to knit or crochet with their fur, it looks like. Very gray colored. So cute. They say the tiredness passes, but it doesn't. No. Well, and you have to be careful driving because the amount of car wrecks always skyrocket the week following the time change. So y'all have to be very, very careful. And then in 3 weeks, Neil has to be careful. So all of that. My cushion is slipping out from underneath. All right, let's go ahead and do another sprint. My watch is buzzing at me, says I need to stand up, but we'll ignore it till later. Okay, let's do this. One, I need to find another timer. That's what I need to do. Let's see. We need, it's 2:45. Let's do a 25 minutes. We'll do the otter. The otter isn't quite springtime, but it's a cute critter. Okay. All right. And the third sprint. There we go. So 1, save your document. 2, make sure you have something to hydrate with. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine or roll your shoulders back for that posture check. Make sure you're not slouching too much. And 4 is if you need a break, take a break. Here we go. 25 minutes. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. So I got to 1,040 words. I don't remember. It was 580 something, I think. So I got about 500 more words, somewhere between 4 and 5. But hey, I crossed the 1,000-word barrier, so I am pleased with that. I will take it. Should I give myself a gold star or a big star? I still have the little mini. Where's my stars? I have these that are fun and like hollow, iridescent. I think they're full hollow. And then I have these which are glitter hollow. Some of them are more like yellow. This one's a little bit more purple. And then I have this roll, which is some of them have stars in them, and some of them have big swirls or little swirls, or just chaos essentially. So I have options for my reward charts. So I'm enjoying them. Again, I still don't think I'm quite figured out 100% how I'm going to do it quarter 2, but that's why I'm trialing it out in this month so that I can work out the when in doubt, go with glitter. Yeah. Go with shiny. So okay, I think that's gonna be it for me. I need to go make sure that we have everything in the kitchen to do lasagna, because that's my meal of choice for my birthday. So I need to make sure we have the right kind of cheese and we have enough noodles. So got to make sure you have the right amount of noodles, otherwise lasagna becomes a little questionable. So more work writing has been done and coffee imbibed. Excellent. Good. All right, let's end the poll. Now you're hungry. Lasagna, cake, cupcakes, all the things, just to make Funky hungry. Okay, so 42% of our main characters have a secret hiding spot that is behind a false bookcase or hidden library. 33% have a general secret room or a panic room. 17% have a hidden basement or root cellar hiding spot. And 8% of our main characters are hiding in a cave or a tree hollow, which, I mean, granted, that does seem to be the least hidden amongst them. But yeah. So, alrighty. Thank you very much for joining me. Make sure you save. Stacy's like, no, I'm hungry. I mean, you could go with something else. You don't have to go with lasagna. You could go with tacos. I'm not helping. I'm not helping. I know this. Okay. All right. Let's do this. Save your document one last time, and I will see y'all Wednesday. And then again on Friday. Don't forget, next week I'm still scheduled for the hopefully minor surgery so next Wednesday. Not this coming the 11th, but on the 18th. So I will not see y'all then. So, all right. Thank you very much. I will see y'all soon. Bye.